Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Heist League 3.12. This video is going to be about what I'm going to do next. What's after the last video? The last video was the 17 currency blueprint. I shared with you guys the secret of how you could get 4 cars, 4 Vendiri on the most juicy thing. It might remain as one of the best methods in the game, but right now, sorry to say guys, 3 big content creators have done projects and videos on this on these grand heists, so prices are messed. I do not recommend to do grand heists with the split beast / fractured anymore. So right now in this like week or next 2 weeks, you're gonna have to do other things. So I will say I'm gonna be doing like Blight, maybe delve, mapping, a masters. We can do a bunch of different things for now, maybe even regular heist or regular grand heist. But now I need to show you this. So this is what I did. If you notice, I'm missing my trinket. We sold my 4% regal as exalted orb trinket for 80x, and the reason is last night they were 100x, and then a video came out, one of the biggest ones. A video came out, therefore the market got fucked. Everybody took it as their opportunity to drop it, and as you can see, it's being price fixed at 79, and then yeah, 73. So I sold at 80. So there's a horde of people trying to liquidate and get out, because I'll show you this next thing. So this is the reality. The price of everything is going down except for scourings. You do not get alterations from here. So like GCP down 20%, fusings 3%, prime sextants, we don't sell them. We transform into awakened sextants anyways. Valor orbs down 14%. Alchemy 28, 32 on regret, 31 on orbs of Ryzen, simple sextants down. Let's keep going. Chrome up, regals down. These things didn't change. Jewelers the same. Where is awakened sextant? 42%. Stack deck 10%. Divine orb 14 up, 15 up on ancient orb. Exalted orbs are the same. Mirrors are up. So basically, the big takeaway is that the price of all the extra currency is going down, and so you would get almost break even just off the X, and the rest was pure profit, but the rest of pure profit is going down, and I will say that this is just the beginning. People haven't even started selling the currency that they're farming right now. It may take them a day or two or a week to finally sell their farm, and then it's really going to be flooded, and then they're going to quit, and we'll see what happens. I'm not sure how to predict that, but big takeaway is that I'm not going to be running it anymore, and I liquidated my trinket because, well, I think it's going to go down to 40 or something and rebuy it, and then I'll get back into Grand Heist and shit, but for now we'll do other stuff, and yeah, we have an extra 80x. So I wanted to show the price of fractured fossils as well. And so then you guys would say, well, what are you gonna do? What can we do instead, dude? What this is dead. What do we do now? Oh, these went up to 3.2x as well. These were 2.5. Now they're 3.2. And Venomable Plagued Arachnids, which is the other thing you can copy with. So this is basically like an update video for the video I just put out yesterday, because of people putting out another video which changes it to 40. These went up so much. Oh my god, I was buying these for 180 3x, and I was buying the fractures for 2.5. Oh my god. I really don't recommend doing this, dude. This is so bad now. And so you should liquidate your trinket, because they're going to go down, because so many people are running them, printing trinkets. So that, like, I got one myself. I got a 4% myself. Other people have found 2 themselves. Like, oh my god, dude. This is... yeah, so pretty much I highly recommend to get out of the that market, out of the beast, doing the split. Yeah, what you should do instead is you could do regular grand heists, look for multiple currency, 2 to 4 currency, and then run them and use the trinket, and it will honestly not be that bad. Like 6 currency on this one. You just look through, grab ones that have 6 currency, etc. And then the trinket will still be working, and all the other loot is still good. For example, like you still, oh, those are old ones. Let's try to get a new one. So yeah, 2 currency, 6 unique, 5 divination. Like, this is gross. This is so good. The good stuff on this is the currency, uniques, divination, fossils, maybe essence, maybe delirium, maybe blight. It's yeah. So this is what I mean. You could just grab your regular blueprints and reveal the stuff you want, and reveal the wings with at least 2 things. It's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah. So then, Grand Heists are still fine. I just don't recommend doing these ones as much because the price of the copy method is up by a lot, and the sell price of the extra scraps that actually was the profit is less. Like, instead of doubling your investment, so starting with 3 and getting 6, and so doubling your money and making 3x profit, you might not do that anymore. I don't know what it's going to be. And then imagine if you didn't have the 4%. I don't see this being very profitable. If you have a 3%, you're probably break even. 4%, you're finally making a little bit of profit. 2%, you're probably losing money now. That's how bad it is. And it's just going to get worse because people are farming it right now. And as I'm putting this video up, and as you're watching it, as the video is staying online, and if this is like a day old, then it's probably already messed up. That's my advice. So now, let's move on back to... So yeah, you could get rogue markers. Let's check what those are worth, actually. Since everyone's on this now, let's show the next thing. My next prediction. So, rogue markers. These are still about the same price, yeah. So I was able to get these at 30,000 per. And I think that they should change because, look, it's too good. And instead of splitting your thing for currency, you'll just go for regular blueprints, which give you tons of random loot, which is better than just currency now because currency is inflated, like currency deflated. Like, yeah, it's worthless. Like, you don't want it as much. We could actually go for a different trinket with random valuable uniques instead of going for this Exalt, Regal to Exalt, because if you're not running the currency one, you're not going to be getting as many Regals. So maybe we find that running the 10% chance to drop a valuable unique from a chest is worth more, because like in one Grand Heist, you could open like 50 chests or something stupid, like multiple valuable uniques. People were talking about it printing tabulas. I don't know what else it prints, but it sounds pretty cool. Get back to, so you have buying the rogue markers. You have just playing your Grand Heist. Al can go. You don't need to reveal anything. You could just play them. You can do your regular trinket contracts. They're not very good, honestly, but you can do focused on lock picking, deception. Those are the best 2. Demolition and deception and perception, the opposite. Okay, those are the ones I recommend for heists. And then as an overall thing for Blight, well, I bought 84 T16 Blights. You can run pretty much, I think all the Blight's profitable, and people, so anyone who says it's not profitable, basically I recommend when you get all your loot and you store it, well, your fragments are worth stuff, your essences are worth stuff. It's just hard to sell unless you have a lot of it, because the way I do it is I play enough to where I can build up stacks that are more than an X, so then you can list them in bulk as like 14 for an X or something, and so that makes it easier to sell. And that's why, like, usually when someone says I only did 10, I have no profit, well, you only did 10, it's really hard to sell the stuff. I totally understand. But when you do bigger sample sizes, you can actually liquidate most of it, and then and yeah, you'll make profit usually from every single Blight tier. What I recommend is triple teal from T11 plus. At T16 only, you can run 2 crimson, 1 black if you want to, or triple crimson if you want, or triple black if you want. I don't really it doesn't matter to me. These I don't sell. I use them because it's just really hard to sell. I usually upgrade to gold, black, crimson, and teal. Those are the ones I would try to sell. Like, I'm trying to sell teal, but it just doesn't sell. And I just upgrade these to gold, because there's no point in trying to sell opalescent silver. Just sell gold. It's easier, less trades. And the other thing I was going to do was possibly delving. So currently we're at delve 169. We've literally made like no progress. Well, this is really far progress. If you've ever delved, you actually know that this is quite a while. It's like an hour or two, maybe more. But obviously it's nothing compared to what we've done before. So I could get into delving, get at least 600 easily, fully AFK. So that's something we could start doing for fun. And maybe some profit if we also decide to do the sidewalls and just get as much loot as possible this time from delve. Instead of trying to push deep, we try to just profit, see how much we can print with delving for the first time. And I was also thinking about doing it with masters, and maybe we go about upgrading my gear, doing some cool crafts, maybe doing some alva double corruptions and shit. I have a lot of ideas, lots of things, mostly the main money methods. Okay, I just want to TLDR, if you've watched it here but you don't know what the hell I was saying for the last 11 minutes, TLDR, the blueprint split B17 currency isn't worth it. Don't do it. Probably sell your trinket right now as you watch this, because you'll keep seeing it go down probably for a little while. And then I recommend, so don't do split Bs, don't do fractured. Okay. Then instead you can do you could keep the trinket. You don't have to sell it. You could just use it for regular heists or in general. Like, it's still an item. It's equipment. It doesn't really matter. It's just a flip. And if I'm wrong, then okay, actually don't guaranteed sell your trinket. It might not go down because it's a flip, right? I don't know for certain, but I would have to get, like, it's an estimated guess. It has some calculation. From what we've seen, it went too high, and so it just has to come back down. It went up because of a short hype of everybody got into it all at once, when it should have been a slow build-up. It was that patch that allowed, or everyone thought it was the patch to allow them to play it, but it was already good for a while, and that was the final nail in the coffin. Well, then the extra TLDR is, if you want to make currency beyond heist, grand heist, these split Bs, what I recommend is Blight, just tons of Blight. T15, T16 is obviously the best, and there's not that much difference between them. Don't worry. You can go for T15 if you want more consistent profit, and T13 is probably even more consistent profit than T15, and yeah, like, easier to get it back in a sense, like pay to buy more and to flip the currency to get back the same amount. Yeah, to get the raw currency to buy the maps, it's probably easier because it's like higher cost, bigger items, bigger RNG on the higher tier maps. So there's not that much diff between 15 and 16. Then I also recommend you can do Delirium Simulacrum. Simulacrum is really good, very, very profitable. If you have to ask me, this is more profitable than Blight, without a doubt. Blight has nothing unique, nothing special about it anymore. You can get Badge of the Brotherhood from other places. It's useless. It's obsolete. It doesn't exist in the game anymore. Like, Blight is dead, technically, but it's still a decent farming method. But for money, Simulacrum. You hit that voices, 2 mirrors, you're rich instantly. Nothing, you don't have that in Blight. There is not a single item that is 2 mirrors in Blight. We have the one, and it's cheap, and it's going down because it's in the heist. It's expensive, obviously, but it's cheap compared to a 1-slot voices. So point is, Simulacrum has a bigger drop, and it's pretty cool, and I would recommend it, but be careful. It's kind of tough because it has random mods that you can't re-roll. Another thing is people have been fracturing maps of like Delirium. I bet that's not going to be very good now because they cost so much. So instead, maybe people will be doing Delirium on the map device again. Maybe this is good, or doing the Fortune Favors the Brave 3C Delirium. Try it out for mapping. I don't really like mapping, so I won't be doing it. I don't recommend Delirium. I won't be doing it. You can. if you learn how to do it and you know how to profit and you find out a method that's nice and consistent and easy and you don't die, hell yeah, dude, I'm down. Let me know. But I don't understand, and I haven't tested enough of Delirium. I'm probably going to test some other shit, like get into delving some more this season again because I like it so much. And yeah, those are my plans for the next coming week. I wanted to share this with you because obviously yesterday left it off with the really complicated blueprint with the massive printing and how I got 2 mirrors, and now I just wanted to pull it back to, well, I think that's fucked and now you can't do it, and so I had to cover you guys again on what should you do next if you want some more advice. There it is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed hanging out today. Hope you enjoy this. Hope it helps you. Hope it gives you some direction. Maybe it works out where you get some advantage because of this video. I hope so. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the financial support. I can't do this without you guys. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!